All right, welcome back, mathematicians. It's time for math. Last week, we briefly covered adding two-digit numbers using our place value chart. And I realized that was a hard task for you guys to cover in such a short amount of time. So I'm going to try to do some subtraction with you today, but going forward tomorrow, each day, we will do a review problem together so that you can get a little bit more comfortable with it. And I'll try to put some time into our reading groups just to do a math problem or two to make sure that everyone is understanding what they need to do. Today is subtraction, like I said, and we just have 4 problems to work on together so that you can get the hang of it, and then you're going to do 4 problems on your own. There is no regrouping because remember, when you're subtracting, your numbers are getting smaller. So I shouldn't be adding anything to my 10 side. If anything, I will be taking it away. But we're not going to start with that just yet. Today's math should be very simple for you, as you guys know how to add very well and subtract very well within 20. None of our numbers are bigger than 20 on each side, so it's going to be pretty simple. What I can say to do is if you need more help, try to get something small in your house that you have a lot of to move around, even if it's like 10 pennies and you just do one side at a time, so that you can physically have something in your hand to help you work through this math problem. We're going to get started with the first problem, and I'm going to take my time explaining it as we go through. All right, so the problem is 99 minus 20. Now, as we know, we're going to always start from our ones column, okay? So in math, we're working from right to left. Reading, we do left to right. Math, it's right to left. We are going backwards, okay? So if I am only doing what's in my ones column, thanks to my place value chart, I can clearly see it's just a 9 and a 0 in my ones column. I have them split right down the middle. So 9 take away 0, what does that give me? Right, 9. So I'm going to quickly just put my 9 there. And I'm going to make sure that when I do my subtraction, I leave it in the same column. If I put this 9 over here, it could throw off my entire answer. So I subtracted from the ones column. I'm going to put my answer in the ones column. Then I'm going to move over to my tens column. 9 minus 2 equals what? Remember, when we're subtracting, our numbers are getting smaller. So if your numbers are going up, that can't be the right answer for this problem. 9 minus 2 equals 7. Exactly. And we can easily check that 9 minus 2 by putting 9 in our head and counting back 2. So 9, 8, 7. I counted back 2 fingers, which is what I needed to take away, and I stopped at 7. So 7 is my answer for my tens column. Then when I want to say this number back together, I just say 79. Or if I wanted to put it into expanded form, because I was being really special that day, I would say 70 plus 9. That's how we would say 79, because we want to say the value of the number in the tens column and the value of the number in the ones column, just to keep that in your brain. Our next problem is 78 minus 26. Now, again, like I said, we're going to start in that ones column, okay? And 8 minus 6 is 2. You know you can check that answer by putting the 8 in your head and counting back 6. Or you can put 8 in your head and count back until you get to 6. So 8, 7, 6, 2. Or I could go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Either way, I end at 2. If I count to 6 or if I count back to 6. Okay? Now, 7 minus 2, what does that give us? We've learned lots of different ways to do this. 7 minus 2 gives us 5. Remember, we learned about the commutative properties of addition and subtraction. We know that 2 plus 5 equals 7. So 7 minus 2 is going to equal 5. Okay? And we're going to keep working on this in our spiral review by working on some number bonds so that you can keep working on your part-part whole and your fluency so that you know 7 minus 2 quickly without using your fingers or counting using manipulatives. Our next problem is 59 minus 14. And I'm going to look back at my ones side first, okay? So 9 minus 4, just what's on my one side. I know that it's minus, even though that minus is not on my one side. 9 minus 4 equals 5. So we know 5 plus 4 gives us 9. So 9 take away 4 is going to give us that 5. And then I'm going to look over to my 10 side. And I have a 5 minus 1. Easy. 5 take away 1. How many do I have left? So now I have 45 as my answer. My next problem is 56 minus 40. Those are two very big numbers. But I also know 40 is kind of close to 56. So when I think about what this answer could be, I know it's not going to be like 100 or 80 because 40 is close to 56. So if I want to take something away, I don't have to count too far back. Now I'm going to start on my one side again because remember, you work from your right to your left. Your right to your left. So my one side is 6 minus 0. And 6 minus 0 or equals 6. Whenever there's a 0 involved, there's always going to be that other number. If it's 6 plus 0, 6 minus 0, it's always going to be what the other number is, not the 0. And then I look at my 10 side and I say, 5 minus 4 kind of reminds me of our other problem over here where it was 5 minus 1 and that gave me 4. But now I know if 5 take away 4 is going to leave me my 1 that I had over there. So I'm going to put my 1. So 56 minus 40 equals 16. Now I hope everybody is able to follow along. And if you're not, please let me know. Starting tomorrow, I will work some problems out with you on a dry erase board slowly so that we can get the hang of it and keep working on our regrouping skills. As soon, because we're going to take away this place value chart. It will just be the number, no 10, no ones. You will just have to remember that this is the ones and this is the 10s. So I'm making it pretty simple right now, but it's going to get harder. So I want to make sure you're understanding everything right now so that when it gets harder, you can just flow with me. If you have any questions or any concerns, please let me know during our meeting times or have your parents send me a message on Dojo. Thank you guys for tuning in to Math with Miss Carter today. I'll see you soon. Bye.